let's all agree that the cars don't look as good as they used to.
Look
Okay,
like
let's look. Who are those people that say they're the really good problem solvers? I see them every once in a while, and they go like, "How does he do it?" He said, "Well, first I say, what can we agree on?" Okay, so we can agree that cars don't look so good no more.
Well, they look good.
It used to be
now.
that every single year, every single car looked different than it
Yes.
looked the year before.
Yes.
And that's mind-boggling nowadays to think about that. And even now with it, the cars are made of, I don't know, plastic? What are they made of?
Yeah, they're made of shit.
They're made of nothing. They're not made of steel. They did it with steel back then.
Right.
And now they're made with, I don't know, some sort of carbon something or other. And you would think they would be able to, like, I don't know what a 3D printer is, I have to confess. I have no idea what
We actually talked about it yesterday.
I have no idea what
the
a
biggest
3D
one's 4 feet long.
The biggest one is 4 feet long?
Yeah, that's what Elon was saying. They're not.
So
that
can
big.
you make...
You can't make
a
giant
table out
things.
of this? You can't make anything
Not
bigger
really.
than 4 feet.
I don't think so.
But
I mean, maybe there's some
car
like
parts
super.
now are. I mean, if you have a car, if you
Yeah.
have a fender bender, there's like 7 parts that you have to replace now.
Yeah.
Panels and panels and panels.
But that's also because they're better structurally to withstand impact. They have these crumple layers, and they're designed in a way that makes it safer for you. They're a lot safer than old cars. And I fucking love old cars.
And the sound systems are better.
Yeah.
Let's face it.
But new cars look great. New cars are awesome. There's a lot of like really good-looking American cars, a lot of really good-looking German cars. What happened in the 1970s and the 1980s was a drop-off, a significant drop-off from the 60s. The 60s cars were some of the best-looking cars of all time. Like a 65 Corvette, one of the greatest-looking cars the world's ever
I was
designed.
a 62 Corvette guy.
Oh, those are beautiful too. Model 1, the first one, Generation 1. But like, the Camaros and Barracudas, like they made beautiful, wild-looking cars back then. And I think a lot of that had to do with just the way creativity was encouraged in the 1960s. It was more free-flowing. The music was completely radical and different. Politics was radical and different. And that's why they passed those laws. They passed those laws to stop the anti-war movement. It was a civil rights movement and the
guy
anti-war
they put
movement.
in charge was a man who had absolutely no qualifications, who had no qualifications to do any of it.
No.
Yeah, it's kind of I've got a friend that's been trying to get me to do a movie about it, but the person responsible for making all the laws was someone who had absolutely no background in any of the fields, no knowledge whatsoever, just a total huckster that got himself out in front.
Well, they probably had a mandate. They gave him a mandate. This is what we're going to do. This is the plan. We're going to lock up all these hippies and lock
I'll
up all
carry
these
the
people.
flag. I'll carry the flag. Yeah, whatever it is,
Yep.
I'll run up the hill.
Exactly. Yeah.